Welcome back to another episode of Symphony Pod. I'm one of your hosts, Janelle.
I'm Elaina.
I'm Hennessy.
Oh, she used the full name.
I got my glasses today.
It's Hennessy today, not Henny.
It's Hennessy today.
Ooh. Before we get started, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media accounts. Sneaky Link Pod.
Want some glasses too?
On Instagram. YouTube, Sneaky Link Podcast. Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Sneaky Link Pod. Come on now.
Sneaky Link.
Y'all know why you're here, okay? Now
we should have an OF. Sneaky Link OF.
Oh, Hennessy is serious.
What are we gonna be posting?
And you won't know what we have until you subscribe.
Ooh.
I mean,
or we could do, what is it, Patreon?
We could do Patreon.
Is it the same thing?
No, it's a little more mild.
Oh, okay.
It's the same kind of concept. Like we could put out like bonus episodes, but it's like stuff that people would have to pay for.
Okay.
And that would be really cool, honestly. Because
I was thinking about that.
Horrible Decisions does it. Yeah.
And that's honestly where they get a lot of their like income. Or, like, a lot of other podcasts get like their income is.
And they do like town hall things where they're in there all at the same time with like their listeners, so they're all interacting, talking about things, because they talk about the town halls and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, their personal stuff.
Maybe let us know if you guys would want something like that. If you pay for something like that.
Or if you guys want us to do OnlyFans.
If you want us to like, you can pay us to like put on our shoes,
right?
Socks and then shoes.
I feel like there's a niche for that.
Oh, there definitely is. I told you. I think I had mentioned it before. That guy that DM'd me asking to buy like my socks that I wore.
I finally got.
Oh, here this motherfucker go.
Come on, Fritz. I finally got an email. Someone asking to buy my feet pics.
Really?
You said finally.
I got the email.
I got it.
My time.
It's my time to shine.
It's my time.
I don't want him barking. It's okay. Keep going.
Oh, okay. Well, we are still celebrating. Wait. We just have to talk about what we're wearing.
We gotta wait for Elaina.
Okay, we will wait. But anyways, we are still celebrating
Women's History
Month. And I guess before we start, we will shout out a couple more women that we love in this community.
Sorry, guys.
So we do want to highlight a couple more women. Shout out to I'm Simply Bianca.
Yes, hi,
Bianca. Home girl. I can't wait till she comes back out here whenever she does so that we can get her on the pod.
We're getting B on ASAP when she's here.
Yes.
Also Genevieve, our girl Genevieve.
What up,
Chanel? Hey, girl. When are you coming back as well? Come on the pod.
Yeah, she just texted me. She said she doesn't have plans to come to LA soon. I just texted her. I was like, Jen, are you coming to LA?
So close.
What's wrong with LA?
She's right.
I just think like she's just been working in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
You know, people need reasons to come out here.
Absolutely, and like we need to go to Vegas.
We do need to go to Vegas.
We do need to go to Vegas.
I wish we went for Super Bowl, but it's okay. I was also very sick that week. It's fine.
It was my birthday.
Things happen.
It wasn't meant to be this time. It's okay, and that's fine.
But regardless, I think a Vegas trip would be fun soon.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come
He's
on.
scared of the cord.
Because we're not
boy.
doing this.
He's scared of the cord. Come on, Papa.
Come on, boy.
Come on.
There you go.
You're so good.
He's scared of everything. Like we'll be walking outside and there'll be like a leaf on the ground and he'll stop and like stare at it and then go around it. And I'm like, Bob, it's just a leaf.
Oh my God. His anxiety.
But okay, let's do, what are we wearing today? Come on, Miss Pink Thing.
Yeah. Stussy Air Max 2013. I think that's what this is, the model. 2013.
I like them.
I love these,
So
actually.
cute. I hated them at the time. But I love them now.
I knew I wanted this. I don't have many pink shoes. So
I'm finally coming into my pink girly era.
Yeah.
Because for a long time I was like, fuck that. I don't wear pink.
Honestly, same.
Yeah. I love them.
They're so cute.
Thanks. Just some, I don't know what these pants are. They're just like black pants. Nike ambush jacket. Meow meow. Glasses.
Real quick, do you ever feel weird when you're mixing like a collab?
You know what? It's funny that you say that.
Top?
I already knew what you was about to say because I was thinking about that today actually, and I don't think it's bad if it's the same brand.
Yeah.
So like,
because it's still Nike.
It's still Nike. Yeah. Like I would even be hesitant with like a Jordan jacket and a Nike shoe. I would still be a little hesitant
because I have like some like of the Union Jordan t-shirts when their first drop, and I'm like, I want to wear these tees, but like, do I have to wear a Union shoe with it? Can I just wear a Jordan or whatever with it sometimes? Like, it's weird with collabs. Too.
Yeah. I think I've gotten more into the mindset like Henny, like where I don't have to wear like Union with Union, but like under the same tree or branch or whatever, like it's Nike, you know. Okay. But yeah, I know what you mean about like, you know, the certain Nike stuff with certain Jordan stuff. It just like,
These shades of pink look good.
Thank you.
They do. I mean, look at the nails and the phone case.
All right.
It's a whole thing. Okay, it's not just the shoe.
Yeah. I feel like this needs to be seen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't.
You need to like update some photos on Instagram.
I know. I've been in a really weird place, guys.
Maybe okay. Take pictures
mental
of
health.
I feel like a lot of people have been dealing with mental health stuff lately.
When
it's season.
It is.
No, when I do come back to Instagram though, it's not going to be what I was doing.
Bitch is gonna pop the fuck out.
I'm completely changing the aesthetic because I've changed as a person. So like,
absolutely,
you know what I mean. So I'm just not who I was 2-3 years ago when I was posting like consistently. So I just want to post with purpose now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
when she was crying about the shattered backboards, totally
we passed that. If you were there though, it was a time. It was a fucking time. But yeah, what do you have on, Elaina?
I have on, thank you. I have on Air Max 1s. I love Air Max 1s. Okay, they're like my faves. Like 90s used to definitely be my fave, but like I've like over the years, like I wear Air Max 1s like more. Probably like early 2000s, I was wearing a lot more 90s, but like now it's Air Max 1s.
They're so much more comfortable too.
They definitely are. They go with everything. I absolutely love them. Animal Pack. Is this an Atmos? Or
yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I got the Air Max 1s. I don't have the 95s.
I want those.
I
have the 95s.
The 95s are good.
Yes.
I
have both of these.
These are so good.
And I had to sew mine. Because I was a broke bitch.
I wore the fuck out of these though too.
I honestly have. I'm surprised they don't look worse. And then I throw in like the extra, the one laces. Green lace. It just gives it that
I love the green lace
with the red.
Those.
So good. I found these Dickies at the flea market on Sunday. $40.
Those are really cute on your body too. They like fit you perfect.
I do. I usually have like leggings or biker shorts on, so I can like slide stuff over. Like some people have like little pop-up dressing rooms, but usually cute. I'm not really in like a full fucking fit at the flea because it's either like it's like hot. I'm walking around like I want to be comfortable, and then like over the time like I kind of just learned like okay. So when I put these on, they were a little like tight. They look tight right now because I'm sitting down. These are not sit down pants. You know, girls know. No. Stand-up pants. Girls know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with the type of brands like this, Carhartt, Dickies, it's not the most comfortable. Well, in certain areas,
because they fit really good, but when like sitting down, they're just like tight right here. But I thought they were tighter, but I was like, I think it's just my biker shorts because they were a little thicker. And as soon as I got home and tried them on, they were fine. So I was like, perfect.
No, I like the wash of them.
Yeah, they're really. That's why I was like, I like that worn in. Look, I was looking for a pair of Carhartts this color, but I came across these and it just.
I love Dickies too, though. Dickies be having some cute shit.
I love Dickies. I used to wear Dickies. I was heavy in my Avril Lavigne phase in middle school, guys. I used to wear Dickies and a wife beater. Sometimes a tie. Sometimes a tie.
Oh yeah,
I was a weird kid.
She was Roar XD, nigga. Like y'all know.
And like I had like big ass, like baggy ass Dickies. Like I was, that was my vibe. So I love me some Dickies. But yeah, just basic little top. Nothing crazy.
Okay. Well, I have on the Concept Air Max 1. Are these Far Outs.
I always forget the name.
The Mellow.
There's three, right?
The Mellow is green. And then the Far Outs are purple. And then there is another one.
I think that's the one I have. Is the
more camo one or the
more
green
camo one? No, the more camo one.
Okay, I can't remember the name of those. Ooh.
I felt like those were the main ones, and then the other two were like to the side.
Like, yes, there was the main one.
What's the one that came in the box?
They all came in the box.
They like the big package box with all the extras.
They all came in the box.
Oh,
they all had a special box.
They had
release.
special. They had special. All of them had special boxes, but you had the option to get the special box or the other box, the regular box.
Concepts, the Mellow,
heavy.
Okay, I have the heavy, and I have those ones. I don't have the Mellow.
Yeah, the Mellow is the more green midsole.
Yeah, I feel like I don't see those ones as often.
Yeah, the Mellow.
Yeah,
I
don't see those as often.
I really like I should have gotten these.
I think Deshay has all three 3 of them. Oh, they're cheap.
Yeah, I like the.
Yeah, I feel like I don't see these ones.
Oh yeah, they're cheap as hell. They're $144 for my size.
I like these a lot more because of the purple.
I like the purple.
The color on these are so good.
Yeah,
so
they did a really good job.
I actually found these at Sneaker Con. I think the first Sneaker Con that came back from the penny, and they're half size up, so they're 6.5, but they fit fine. And I only got them for like $300 with the special box.
Bad.
Okay, I was like, okay, not bad. I'll take it. Totally fine with that. Nike leggings, and I think the top is from Forever 21. But yeah, that's what I got on today.
Okay,
Nice.
We also didn't finish the women that we wanted to celebrate.
Oh yeah, sorry.
We
have Cassidy. Did we say her?
We did not.
What up, Cassidy? Miss Edwards.
Trey Black.
Yeah.
And
Chicks and Kicks.
Chicks and Kicks.
Oh yeah.
That's
Also,
really how I know her.
Shanlo.
Yeah.
Her and Shanlo.
Oh, yes.
Together on
Shout out to
CNK.
y'all. They just had an event. Was it them? No, it wasn't. It was Her Grills. That's what it was.
Shout outs Tasha.
Shout out Tasha.
And Wendy.
And that big ass box Tasha got from, was it
from
Jordan?
Brand.
Yeah, that was
shit.
nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And Melissa got it too.
Oh yeah. What up, Mel? Kicks and Froze.
Yes, Kicks and Froze. She was on the Jennifer Hudson show too.
That's so random.
You, yeah.
That's
She was
cool.
like
You should have been there. You should have went to that one.
I know. I didn't know that though. Like
I didn't even know Jennifer Hudson had a show until you mentioned it like 3 weeks ago. I was like, Jennifer Hudson has a show.
Come on the pod, Jennifer Hudson. I mean, hey, maybe.
Imagine.
She likes sneakers.
Imagine us.
Oh my God. You know who we should reach out to is Tracy Ellis Ross. Like,
my God.
She wears sneakers.
God, I love her.
Imagine.
I love her.
Come on the pod.
It's so much fun to talk.
She does. She does.
Also, shout out to Patterns too, because the hair is straight right now, but I love her hair care.
Her hair care, yeah.
So good.
I've heard good things.
One of my favorites.
Okay.
And to Solely Natty?
For the girl that owns the resale store?
She owns the resale shop. Where's it at again?
I think in New Jersey.
Okay.
I believe. Don't quote me, but I'm sure.
Her store is Soli Fuego, and it's in New Jersey.
Okay, yeah.
It's a female-owned sneaker boutique, so shout out her for that, because honestly, we don't hear of that too often.
We don't.
Honestly, it's just, it's saturated for sure, like resale shops and whatever, consignment shops and everything like that, but honestly, I wouldn't do it. I've been working at one for so long, I want to do it.
I mean, do you remember?
But also, it's very saturated out here, so the market's totally different out here too.
It's crazy though, because I think probably like 10 years ago when Tasha was living in Vegas and she had her own little thing. Like,
wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the fact, like, it just kind of like, imagine if she would have like stuck with it out there, because like there was really not too many things going on. Like urban necessities wasn't out there. Like, because when I used to go to Vegas like 10 years ago, I would pull up to Undefeated all the time, and it was right next to Stussy in that little parking lot. And like, I was really cool with the guys from Undefeated. I was closer with the guys from Undefeated Vegas than the guys out here. Like, it was so funny. Like, it was like, I would pull up there, we'd hang out, and smoke in the back. Like,
I haven't been to the Undefeated in Vegas.
I haven't been in a long time, but I used to go all the time. Oh, wow. Every time I was out there, and I was out there a lot back in the day. Shit. I think one time I went to Vegas like twice in 1 week.
Oh my God.
Literally, I came home for 2 days, went back to, I was ridiculous in my 20s.
Man. I mean, I was,
yeah.
Me and Lo used to go all the fucking time when we were both still working at MAG.
Yeah.
We had been out there for
something like
agenda and stuff too. Oh man.
Yeah, it would just be like, you would just hop on the road. You just hop on the road, drive to Vegas, have you a time.
Ooh.
But anyways, okay. What's next?
It's still Air Max month.
Still Air Max month.
A lot of good things. Ooh, we will talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, because I was like,
we gotta talk about the sneaker live shit.
Oh yeah, we should. Okay, let's talk about. Okay, I want to talk about the Bobby Hundreds thing first.
What has happened this week with us?
Oh yeah, we skipped right over our girls. We're all over the place because Fritzy started barking and I got up and went to get him, and it threw off the whole trajectory. This past week I went to flea market, went to Rose Bowl. It was absolutely insane. It was fucking packed. I don't know if there's a new TikTok or something out there, but like, I don't know why it took me 40 minutes to get into the parking lot, park and walk into Rose Bowl.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like I've never. I have been going to Rose Bowl for 10 years now. I've never. Like that was insane. Like I don't know why it was so packed. I mean, it's cool. Like I'm not trying to gatekeep Rose Bowl, but it was just ridiculous. Like,
no, I feel you because going to stuff like that is already a lot.
It is.
Yes.
Early too.
It's mentally it's a lot.
I was a little late, and I think because of time change, everyone else was fucking late. But it wasn't even that. Like it was just. It was so bad. I've honestly never seen it like that. Like it was crazy.
Damn.
Jesus.
But yeah, I was gonna say I was being a hood rat all weekend, but I wasn't.
True.
I was out and about all weekend. I had me a time.
Shit.
Yeah, I went to Donovan's yard.
I saw.
Fun.
Was it fun?
It was fun. Actually, it was fun because I went with my girls, but the crowd was low key whack. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
I haven't been to Donovan's yard in a minute.
I haven't been since the last time I went with you.
Yeah, I think that's the last time
been
I
a
went.
year.
It's,
Like over a
so
year.
Maybe more. Yeah, I haven't been to Donovan's in a minute.
Been.
And like the crowd was just like, usually I know LA, like the party starts late now and like shit closes at 2. So it's like shit don't pop off till 1.
Yeah.
And then
you're in there for an hour popping.
Literally to like really, and then everyone goes to after hours. But like, it just kind of was like, we got there at like 11-ish. There was dead. There was nobody there. Oh my God. And I love to go early because I secure me a seat. I don't care if my old ass wants
everybody know that door get crazy.
So, and that's why we got there early too.
Yeah.
And then we get there. It probably fills up by like 12:30, but it was just like, I don't know. The crowd was just weird. And we left at 1:30. Came home. I mean, it was Oscar weekend. So I feel like there was a lot of stuff going on because of that too.
That makes sense.
But yeah, it was still cool though. I hadn't been in a while. I wore this really big fluffy hat.
Oh yeah, that was cute.
I know. I saw you looked cute.
Everybody loved that fucking hat.
I'm telling you, people love the furry hats.
Love the hat, and it was huge, and it was like too big, but I liked it. But it was like I have my bangs already, and then I have the hat, so I'm like in the cut, just like I can't see nobody.
I already know.
I'm weak.
But yeah, that was my week.
What did I do? Oh, I went to another Disneyland after hours night. It was Disney Channel night, and I dressed up as Panay Proud from the Proud family. And if you haven't seen that episode, which I feel like
why you say it like that?
Because that's how she would say like fantasy.
Like so there's an episode
I
where
thought it was Penny Proud.
Her and her friends became like a group called LPDZ.
That's
so
what
everyone's
it was.
first letter of their name, and then like they got signed to Wizard Kelly. And then he was like, "Oh, we're gonna push everyone else aside. We're gonna give Penny her own thing."
Penny was the Beyonce.
So they
Beyonce,
so they named her Panay, the little
like the pasta.
Got it.
So there's that whole episode, and so I was Panay Proud because a lot of people didn't know who I was.
No,
it was
totally fine. Super cute, girl. Your '90s freaking music video.
Oh yeah, well, that's the song she sings in the episode too.
But like the visuals and the way it looked,
Shout out to
like
Frances because
it literally looked like it.
I have to go see this reference now because I never saw.
Yeah,
I've never. Yeah, I saw a little bit of what like you're talking about. Like I was going through your story and stuff, but I don't know the roots. Like I used to watch. I used to watch Proud Family, but I don't remember that particular like episode.
Oh, okay. Watch. It's the first episode of the second season. But,
okay.
But my friend Francis was Maddie Fitzpatrick from Sweet Life with Zach and Cody. So like he was dressed up like that, and I kind of looked like Brenda Song's character, London Tipton. So people just assumed that like I was London Tipton to his Maddie.
Cute.
And I was just like, okay,
you guys
fuck
wear
it.
the same shoes.
So yeah, they're both Steve Mattins. Shout out to Steve Mattin. But like mine was high and his was like low.
That's cute.
Yeah, that was me.
See, this
Miss
is the
Panay Proud.
the reference.
I'll put
That's
some
cute.
videos of me in there, you know. That's why this hair is straight.
You was
And we were on the phone that morning and you're straightening your hair and I was like, oh, no wonder you were straightening your hair.
It's getting washed this weekend.
No, the Disney Channel night looks super cute.
It was actually really fun. I will say a lot of people were indifferent about it. I had a lot of fun because I grew up with the shows that were being featured.
What were the shows being featured?
So there was, so they had the Proud
Possible.
family. There was Kim Possible.
Oh, you could be a sexy Kim Possible.
There was Lizzie McGuire.
Oh, Lizzie McGuire.
What about So Raven?
Yeah, so there was a That's So Raven. But these were all backdrops and like photo op things.
Okay.
It wasn't like a big thing. The only like bigger things, I guess, was there was a Descendants like dance party thing and people were dancing. There was a Camp Rock karaoke.
Oh, see,
there was High School Musical, like parade thing with zombies. So like it was a lot of good. I mean, I think was like the best time during Disney Channel, but obviously people have their different. They watched a different Disney Channel. Yeah, so they feel like they didn't get their representation of their Disney Channel. So that's why some people felt some type of way towards it.
That makes sense.
So, yeah.
Because I feel like I've had, like, some of those Disney Channel shows, but, like, not all of them. Like, by the time, like, High School Musical and all Camp Rock and all that, like, I was already kind of, like, out of high school. And I'm like, I'm not into this. But, like, I was a Lizzie McGuire girl. Yeah. I seen a really cute Lizzie McGuire jacket. It was, like, somebody, I don't know if they made it out of, like, a sleeping bag at the flea market. And I was like, that's kind of cool. And then they had a bra.
I know what you're talking about.
They had a bralette with it. I was like... Okay. I was like, is there shorts?
They got
me the whole set. But yeah, that's what I did this week. Did I do anything else? Nope, I don't think so.
I would have been Raven Baxter.
That would have been cute.
But I would have needed Orlando Brown though for my sidekick.
Oh my god.
Yes. And I want like today's Orlando Brown. Not back then Orlando Brown. I want this Orlando Brown.
I want this one. His new rant has been my favorite. Apples. You're making for us favorite things that God gave us for free.
He be saying some real factual shit though.
I haven't seen his rant in a while.
No, he had a new one. I forgot. I don't know what he was.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I've seen it a few times and it's so true because it's like
no, Orlando makes valid fucking points. I don't care what anyone says. He may be crazy, whatever, but that nigga be onto some shit.
I think the craziest thing was I seen like a video. This was years back. Keep in mind of him like someone came across him like wandering around San Bernardino. San Bernardino. Oh my God. I swear to God. And I was like, what is he doing in San Bernardino? Like what the fuck?
That's funny that you say that because I saw a video yesterday. Some video got posted on like one of those blogs, and it was him walking in Houston, saying he was going to the smoke shop, and so he saw somebody and asked him for a ride, and they gave him a ride.
Same shit. It was a video like that in San Bernardino.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I would totally give Orlando a ride.
Come on the pod, Orlando. Golly, that would be amazing.
I thought he was reformed.
I don't think he is.
I think he has a lot of mental problems, if we're being honest.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That he's probably just dealing with.
I mean, there's a whole lot. Like, even that generation of like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, like there's shit coming out about the stuff that happened at Nickelodeon too. There's gonna be a whole documentary. There's gonna be a whole documentary about
crazy
that.
And Drake Bell came forward because he was accused of like being with a minor.
Yeah.
Oh, he was acting out though. He was beating bitches up and shit.
Now, you know, he revamped his whole image and he's a superstar in Mexico. Drake Bell. What? He's a Mexican, like he's a Spanish singing superstar in Mexico now.
Is he Spanish? No,
I think he learned Spanish. That's gonna be me, guys.
right.
Wow.
I swear to God, we'll look it up afterwards. But like,
talk about a rebrand.
He's been like in South America making music, and he's like a big star down there.
No wonder he's been ducked off.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't wait for this documentary though.
I can't wait for the Nickelodeon documentary either.
Crazy.
Okay.
Anyways, though.
We are so off topic, but
anyway, so Bobby Hundreds posted a video the other day of finding the person that stole his Crocs.
His Salehi Crocs.
His Salehi Crocs at that. It was some homeless man. And he ended up just letting him keep the Crocs, but he like told him like, yo, like you took my fucking Crocs.
Yeah, it was
like, those are mine.
The video was honestly funny, and like he didn't approach him in like an aggressive trying to, but he was just like walked up on him and he's like, you're wearing my shoes. Yeah. And the guy's like, no, I'm not. And he's like, yes, you are. Yeah. Like, he's like, do you even know what they are? Like, they're Salehi Crocs. And he's like, oh, and he's like, well, do you want him back? He's like, no. He's like, just next time, like, hit me up, let me know. Yeah. And he's like, okay, I'll come wake you up. He's like, well, not in the middle of the night. Like, because I think he got it at like 3 a.m., like walking up to the whole video. Yeah, he like walked up on his porch, like hey, took his shoes.
I'm going to steal this.
And dropped his other shoes there.
Yeah, he left his
other shoes there. But he said that he would give him like clothes and stuff because he had tons of clothes, and I was like, "Oh, that's." So
I thought the video. I thought it was just super cute and wholesome.
It's just a pair of shoes.
Yeah, and like it wasn't like no damage, but I think the scenario was funny. But
and he said the Crocs fit him more than the shoes that he had. That's why he liked them so much. So fucking funny.
I'm dead. It was a good video. I like that he put that out there.
So Justin Timberlake went sneaker shopping.
He did.
Mr. JT himself
with why can't I remember his name?
Joe,
the king of sneakers.
And he spent like $20,000
or something.
20 bands.
Fucking
20
nuts.
bands.
But he bought
the Red Octobers.
The Red Octobers. What were they, like 8,000 or something?
Is that
$8,000 or $9,000?
I think like 9 or 10. I feel like.
Golly.
Regardless,
and like he had said, like he never got him, so he was like, "Do you have him in my size?"
And coincidentally, they did.
But I'm not surprised to see like Justin on there. You know, he had his Jordan 3. Not like.
I'm surprised he wasn't on there sooner because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
What were you calling him though?
Papaw.
Papaw.
He looked now. And I just don't understand it because like he's not that much older than me. Like he's like 6 years older than me.
I definitely went through my Justin Timberlake phase when I was younger. Like
I think everyone thought Justin was cute.
I even had like a Justin Timberlake bobblehead at one point.
I liked JC. Yeah.
Chavez.
Actually my favorite.
He actually tried to have a solo career, and I thought he could sing better.
He's a better singer.
He's a better singer than
absolutely.
Remember him on the Black song? You feeling my Timbs, my baggy jeans, my thug appeal. Yo, and it's like JC, you are none of those things.
Justin had like the top ramen blonde hair.
He had the top ramen hair.
Yes, that is
what a time.
What a time. I know. Oh man, but. Yeah, I wonder what did he say? I didn't watch the whole sneaker shopping episode. Did he say like what other shoes he got?
I didn't even watch it.
I saw there was like a breakdown of it. He got the reimagined 3s, the white cements, and there were a pair of Grinches, the first Grinches on there, and they were like $700 or something like that. He got some other things too. I just kind of skimmed through. I didn't really pay attention to everything. But
he must got one of them size feet that like.
Probably. What is he? He gives me like 10.5 vibes.
I think that's what it was.
See, he gives me 10.5 vibes. I don't know why, like in the years of like sneakers and stuff, like certain men just give you a certain shoe size vibe.
They do. Also, 10.5 is the most common size period
really
out
is.
there.
That's the shoe size.
Yeah.
But he gives me bigger foot size.
He does too. He gives me like 11 and a half or 12.
He gives me like 11.
We can fit an 11. Certain shoes, you know. But
we got to go back to the episode and figure it out. But
I think we should do like a guys can send us pictures of them.
And we can guess
their size.
That would be hilarious.
No, I need to see the whole body though.
Yeah,
because you can't just do it by looking at the foot.
I need
like
to stand like this.
Fit. I need to see like a good fit.
Yeah.
And then we can decide what your shoe size is.
That's funny.
I think I'm really good at that, to be honest, too. Just from working in a sneaker store for so long.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you just see people, you know. Yeah.
You just gauge your shoes.
Okay, so we are going to go over our trade block brackets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We talked about trade block a little bit last week and what they got going on for their March Mania. And they're doing sneaker brackets to win a grand prize of $25,000. But we didn't really go over our picks. I mean, I don't think at the time like we really had like fully looked at it. The bracket looks very big and intimidating. I will say that.
You just got to zoom in. You just take it one bracket at a time.
Yeah. Because everything's kind of like pre-done. You just have to like fill it in. You do have to do the wild card matchups first. Like that was the one thing I was like, oh, so if you change your matchup, it changes your whole board.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I was kind of like when I first did it, I kind of went through it quick just to like kind of get the vibe. Yeah. So I kind of want to go through and like change my bracket a little bit, just because like I'm happy with what I ended up with, because like in the end right now I have the Jordan 4 Pine Green and the Jordan 3 Amamanier.
So my last picks were the Amamanier 3s and the off-white sale women's 4s.
So like, see, you pick those ones and then you go through and then you just like, you pick them and it breaks it down.
Okay.
I don't know why. Oh, yours is on night mode. I'm like, why is mine white?
Just making sure.
But yeah, like I like for 2022, I ended up with
girl.
That's why I was like, they're the same shoe.
Screenshot that.
I am. Like, I ended up with the Air Force One Louis Vuitton Virgil Abloh, and then the Air Force One Off-White Brooklyn, and they look like the same shoe. Because in my head, I was like, this is the most hyped shoe. I feel like somebody would pick this because it's more hype. But like accessibility, like nobody got those damn shoes.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too. Like, scroll down to 20. What's on the other side? Was it 2020 or
2020?
Down.
I'm trying to see what I have under these 2020s.
Because they had the both like Union drops, in this year.
Yes.
And I was like, fuck. Like, but also they had the unions. Oh, wait. Yeah, they had the unions with the CPFM Swarovskis. And I was like, no one really fucking has those like that. That's the thing. Like, it was more accessible to get the unions.
I would pick that CPFM dunk all the way through. Like, that is like my grail. Like, that's like, but at the same time, like, the accessibility for that shoe and people actually wearing it, like, it's a great shoe, but like, bracket wise, like, is it a winner?
Yeah.
But it's so hard for me to like.
Personal preference.
Absolutely.
Compared to like what you probably would have had access to get or have instead of the CPFM.
Exactly.
You know?
Surprisingly, I have most of these shoes from 2020 except for like 2.
Oh shit! Seriously?
Whatever.
Yeah, I guess it was a good year for me. It was a good year, y'all.
Let me guess what you don't have.
Huh?
I feel like she doesn't have Black Cat 4s,
and I don't think you have the Dior's.
I don't have the Dior or the Black Cat 4s. Exactly.
Are those the only two?
Those are the only ones you don't have.
There's another one on here.
Do you have the Strange Love? You don't have the Strange Love?
I had the Strange Love.
You do? Oh shit. Okay.
Wait, okay, hold on.
Okay, I know you have the Balvins, but that was part of my wild card. I don't know if you over the Balvins versus the foam runners.
I know. I was like, why? How was that popular? Wait, okay, what doesn't she have?
Do you have not one have the dark mochas?
I have the dark mochas.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the first Joe Freshgoods.
Yep.
Oh, that's at the bottom.
I don't know anybody who has those shoes personally.
Really? I don't think I do either.
I don't know anyone because they were only released at All-Star Weekend in Chicago.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
See, and then like I picked the Off-White 5 over that Joe Freshgoods just because I feel like more people are going to go for that Off-White 5. Yeah. People are really into that. But then at the same time, when you think about like the limited availability in certain shoes and like people getting them off, like it would be the New Balance. But like, is that what they picked? Because the trade block people picked the bracket.
Yes.
And this is what it is like trying to get something closer to their bracket. And getting
if you want to play strategically,
if you want to
win the prize, yes,
because the prize is $25,000, but like chances of someone getting all 67 spots correct is like slim to none.
Yeah.
So like up next is $10,000, and like I could use a new purse.
Mm-hmm. But also someone else has the same numbers as you.
If it is, that's true. Because if like somebody has like 40 and 40, then we have to 5 and 5.
Mm-hmm. See,
I'm buying a car.
Ooh. So yeah, my 2 top picks right now are the Pine Green 4s and the Amamini 3s, which I feel like those would be my top picks anyway. But I don't like the like what follows before that. Like I need to like before like I need to adjust some things. But I do agree with my top picks. Like I feel like those probably with like storytelling, accessibility, comfortability, and like just a good all around shoe that's gonna like last the test of time. I feel like those 2 are really.
So I had the Omnier 3s too, and the Off-White Sail 4s, and I picked the Off-White Sail 4s as my.
I think if I had them, I probably would have picked them.
No, that's true.
But I
don't. So that's what I went with. But you guys also have until the end of the month to get your brackets in, pick your shoes, get your prize. If
I'm focused in on mine right now.
Yeah, she's like in the zone. Yeah. She said, I'm about to buy me a car. Right? Yeah, you have until the end of the month because I want to mess with mine a little bit. Because you said you submitted yours already. Are you able to change it after you submit it?
Yeah.
Okay, just up until the 31st of this month. Because I think by the 1st, they're going to go through winners and then announce everything. And
are your numbers supposed to be like numbered in order?
No, those are just the top picks for that year.
Oh, okay, got it.
Like
their
seating list.
Oh.
Well, did anyone pick up anything this week?
No. Dang, my pants joke was on the last take.
No pickups.
I don't think I still don't think I did, but we do have stuff coming in.
Yes, we do. We have some stuff coming in. We got some content we're going to shoot. Can't wait to show you guys.
So make sure you're following us on Instagram.
Yes.
At Sneaky Link Pod. Okay. Follow us.
I feel like a lot of people are on our Instagram more than anything.
Yeah,
like, our little following's been going up.
It has.
6,500?
I think so, yeah. I think maybe 6,600 to be honest.
Ooh.
I know. Look at this.
Okay, let's get into drops and upcoming. So let's start it off. Trophy Rooms raffle went off this week. Started off.
And they're dropping, well, by the time the episode drops,
Are they going to be dropping by the end of this week?
I think they drop
When
tomorrow.
are they on Sneakers?
Oh, really?
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are they on Sneakers? They are?
I haven't seen them on Sneakers, but I think it did say, like, in the trophy room description, it did say Sneakers. Damn it, this was today?
Oh my God, that was
I wanted
today.
that flannel.
The flannel cost more than the shoes. I was like, Jesus.
The Awake stuff dropped on Sneakers.
I didn't realize that was today.
Dang, even the
ships were on Union, and I got the email, and at like 9:15, all the sizes were still up there. Like,
really?
Are you serious?
And then they're sitting at there's price on them. StockX is not high. I don't know if they're sitting on Union still, but they did not sell out right away. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh wow.
I'm hoping my pair.
Look, that 7's still in my cart.
Are you serious? Tap.
Wow.
7.5 to 9 are still available on Union. The fact that these are not even, so the 7 is sold out, but they didn't sell out.
That's crazy.
And then I was gonna buy them, but I checked the StockX price and I was like, oh no, are they right now? They're like not expensive. Like, I'm surprised because I thought they were pushing this shoe as like something super limited.
That's what I thought. I didn't think this was gonna be a GR like that. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
This shoe, like a few years ago, look at the prices. None of them are over a 3.5 is
really
$250.
Small sizes.
Yeah.
And the really big sizes. That, I was not expecting that.
I was not expecting that either. I thought this was going to be like something more, like the way the hype, like the apparel.
I thought it was really going to be like a...
See how much that jacket reselling for?
Because that Letterman jacket was $800. Yeah, I was not expecting that either. I didn't think that it was going to be.
I knew it was going to be expensive like that. I knew it.
Like, sheesh. Did that drop on Sneakers too?
No.
Okay.
The jacket?
No.
That was just on.
I think only they have it.
The flannel in here is $259. So retail.
Where's the jacket?
I don't see the jacket.
The jacket's at the end?
It's not on here.
Damn. So that's how limited the jacket is.
Dang, the jacket.
For $800.
The jacket was the shit you should.
It was the best piece.
The shoes. The jacket.
The jacket's better than the shoes. It's crazy.
I still like the shoes.
I love the jacket though. I love the jacket.
Yeah, I don't see the trophy rooms on Sneakers yet. That's where we were originally going with this.
Yeah.
But did you guys watch the short film that they did for the shoes? It was actually really good.
Actually I didn't.
It was on the page. It was like only a few minutes.
I have to go watch.
Okay.
It was really good. I think I had reposted it on the pod page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh, yes.
That little,
yes, okay.
It was good.
I did catch some of it.
Yeah, that video. This one, it was. I really like the way it was shot. It had to do with this whole like rookie card thing.
Oh yes, I did watch it actually.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I haven't watched the whole thing.
Are based off of those rookie cards.
Yeah.
Now I want to see who got the friends and families.
Yeah,
because those ones I liked a lot.
So those clearly aren't being released. Well, I don't know the difference between the two. I don't think
one's canvas and one's satin.
So the satin one is the one.
Leather.
The satin's the regular one.
The satin one's the regular one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one's, I think it's canvas.
Okay.
Leather. Regardless, it's a whole different other material, and I think it's more white.
Got it.
Than these ones are.
Got it.
Yeah.
Also, the raffle for the Omni airships, those green ones were this week.
Yes, they were.
Wait, what?
Those green ones. Remember
are they the only ones getting them?
No,
I don't think so.
Social Status is getting them.
That's at their store.
I got an email. Oh, duh. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So their whole stores are getting them. Feature, I think, is where I also saw. I got an email from.
They're limited because a lot of people aren't getting them.
Those green ones are nice.
Yeah, they're limited.
I like those green ones a lot. Okay. A lot.
I want to know who is getting the blue with the Vol Air Max one.
Yes, I would love to know that as well.
I asked Bobby. He said
the Air Max ones.
He doesn't think they're getting them at the store.
It must be like,
but that's how the first one was. They did 10 years ago.
Yes, with the red
super
ones.
limited.
Yeah.
Like it was not.
Is that the one that came in the big?
Yes, with the bubble pack. Yeah. I wanted.
You know, it's probably gonna be like a store that gets like the Dornbeckers or something.
I feel like
it's gonna be like something like that.
Undefeated, like a
no, because she.
I don't even think it's that though.
So.
Huh?
True.
Oh no, that's Shoe Palace.
No, I know that. I don't think it's gonna be like a neighborhood type of release. I think it's gonna be like another kind of store release, like a Shoe Palace or something. Because I'm telling you, I have hit up so many people, and no one is like they didn't buy into them or they weren't offered.
That's what Bobby said.
Yeah, they weren't offered.
He said they weren't like.
Yeah, so I'm like, who the fuck got them then?
Yeah,
I'm confused. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's funny because I sent that post because we were talking about the other blues that are coming out with just the regular sole. And if you go and look at those comments, a lot of these kids don't know like why like the green thing from like you know I didn't realize it's been 10 years since that first Air Max Day. And I didn't realize like that was like the first Air Max Day that they were commemorating all that shit.
Actually like
so that was 2014. It's 2024. Damn. So like they're doing the 10 year. They're doing the Royal with the Volt thing, and a lot of these kids don't know that because they're talking shit in the comments like Nike's lazy. Who thought of this? They're just wanting these to sit. Blah blah blah. Talking mad shit, and I was like, oh, these kids don't realize this is a homage to the 10 year ago, the red pair, like
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And I think it's just, and I honestly like that Bolt color. I love those red ones when they came out in the bubble, like you were talking about.
They did those on a Vapor Max too. Y'all don't remember that flying ant Vapor? Yeah, with the and they had the bulb. I wanted those so bad.
And it had the date on it too. Jacques got them, and I remember
love those shoes. Amazing shoe. But I would love to have this Volt. So whoever knows where the Volt pair are going to be, let us know. Because I would really like to have those.
They're I really like them.
5, 6, 7 in men's sizes.
Please and thank you.
And look, she likes the colors. So
I got my nails.
She ready.
Right. I am ready.
Also, news went out that the Air Jordan 3 black cements are supposed to be dropping this holiday season. Or not being reimagined. They're keeping
Thank you for listening to us.
They're keeping it OG. They said they're going to be as close to the 88 as possible, which I am glad.
I have excited. Never had black cement 3, so I'm very fucking excited.
Are you?
Yes. What? Yes. Oh my God. I bought SK a pair and wasn't able to get me a pair. The last time they came out, which
black
was like
3, like
was like 10 years ago.
Was the they redid 2018. Yeah, 2018. They redid them in 2018 with the
2018, 2011.
So it was a 2011 pair. I was
94 and then 88.
Yeah, 2018. I wasn't able to participate. Unfortunately,
it is my goal as a sneakerhead to get all black cements
from like 88.
Yeah, well, I can't get an 88 because they didn't come in small sizes.
But like just to have one like collective wise, like not even in your size, like just to have a 7
or like a 7.5 or something.
You can't wear the 94 that you have. So like I think just as a collector item to have like the 88, to have the 94.
Yeah, I really want a pair of 08s, man. Yeah, but I don't want.
What was the other shoe that came in the pack? Oh, the 20.
I don't want a fucking 20. Like, but I want that. Sell me the separate shoe, but I still want the box. So give me the box, just not the 20.
Makes sense,
man. But these I'm gonna need all parts in for sure.
I had like my 2011 pair. I had one that like I beat to death, and I had a DS pair, and then somebody made me clean out my shoe closet and made me sell my DS pair. Only for my pair to separate 2 weeks later.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
I was so
mad.
They owe you a pair of shoes.
We don't listen to men over here.
They owe you.
Mad. So mad. I was so mad. I'm still mad.
I've done so much shit in my
you're upset.
My 2011 pair. The soles are separating. I really need them to get re-glued. I need to find someone.
Yeah, same.
I just want a pair. So, yeah.
What else is happening though?
I mean, I don't know if we want to get in what's releasing and we talked briefly about what's releasing for Air Max Day. If we want to get more into that,
maybe we'll do it
for Air Max.
We'll talk about that more towards Air Max Day.
Okay, that's kind of what I was leaning towards.
I do really want to get into though the sneaker live.
That's what we didn't talk about. Okay, Sneaker Live.
Did you see Brandon Dune's reply?
Yes, I did. So she told me.
I told her, I was like, wait, can we ask him if we can quote him on this?
True.
So I'm gonna. We're gonna put it in, and we can. This is gonna be the edit part. If we edit it out, and we'll ask him in advance if we could post it.
But so Sneakers did a live show, basically revolving around Air Max Day, all the Air Max stuff that's coming out the next couple weeks, and like general information, knowledge about Air Maxes. They had different guests on. I didn't catch it at the beginning. I caught maybe only 20-ish minutes of it, and I caught when they were talking to Kai Sent.
Yeah, I popped in for that for a second.
The streamer.
Yeah, I wasn't there literally for a second.
Yeah, the streamer that just got his first Nike deal, or the first streamer to get a Nike deal. So the conversation that I caught, the host was asking him just about how he feels about being one of the first people to get the new Nike DNs. He had briefly talked about like his sister being the one who kind of first got him into sneakers. She asked him what his favorite sneaker was, or the best sneaker, I think it was. And he said the Bread 4s. Okay. And I was like, is it because they just came out and you just kind of started getting into shoes? Is that why? Because all he said was that you can kind of match them with anything.
Yeah.
Which is true.
I feel that way about Black Cement 3s, but I love them in a different way. So I have more knowledge about them. I also saw when he was talking about
how old is Kai
how he also said that he wants to know more history and be more knowledgeable about shoes, because I think he also knows 22. That he doesn't know much about shoes and stuff like that. And just the 20 minutes that I caught, it was just not. It was interesting.
Yeah, honestly,
just like a lot of people didn't do their homework. Didn't do their research.
Twitter went up on the lot.
Twitter was
furious,
unforgivable. And honestly, I feel like just even I didn't even have to watch the whole thing, because even after reading the tweets and just watching what I watched, like I feel like they should know better than to bring people in. Because I didn't even watch Jameson's part, and I know he knows his too? Shit. Yeah. But like I feel like they need to really start putting people in these positions that are way more educated.
You're talking about the host.
The host. Well, I don't know who the girl is. I feel bad, but a lot of people were
eating her alive, to be honest.
Yeah, they just said, this person, Nike, if you're going to hire a host, make sure they're educated on Air Max or somewhat passionate about sneakers. Like, it's just I think that part, like somewhat passionate about sneakers, like when you're hiring people that are just up there, like it shows when it's inauthentic.
Yes. Like, and that's I want to give grace to her in saying that, like, I was just recently doing a live shit at Complex Con, and that was my first live streamed anything like that. So I get the like pressure it is to kind of feel you have to get everything right, like the first go around, because you don't have time to go back and edit it like we kind of do like with this, right?
No, I
definitely get that, but at the same time, like I was telling this to someone else that like I feel like they were just throwing someone in the lion's den, because the sneaker community can be unforgiving. Like They're going to remember this.
Well, also just keep in mind too, because I've been on Sneakers app live. I've done like live stuff on Sneakers app.
Was it the game or what?
It was the game show. Yeah. So I will say this. So first and foremost, like even with the stuff that like Jamerson and like Tiana does, so like Nike doesn't hire those people. They have a third party agency that will usually like do everything. So they'll come up with the concept. They'll find the talent. But no, listen, like, and then you think about that, because a lot of these agencies are like adjacent to Nike. So like they work on like multiple things like throughout the year, whatever it may be. So you would think that like whoever is like in these roles at these agencies, they would have a little bit more better just casting. Like when it comes to casting, like someone who's gonna come in and like actually understand what the fuck is going on, you have to have just a better just judgment of that. Because I do think like someone like Tiana, Jamerson, they do a really good job.
Yeah,
because this person was like,
and Jamerson was on it, but I don't think he wasn't hosting the whole thing. That's the thing. He was just on a segment of it, and I think she was mainly. I think her name was Michelle.
Yeah, she's someone I haven't seen before.
I've never seen her.
Never seen her.
So,
but I know that you were talking about how she messed up.
Yeah. So there was a part where she was asking a scientist guy. I don't know, because I didn't see what's in the box, and so he was like he couldn't see what was in the box, so he just had to put his hands in the box, but she can see what was in the box. So he's feeling around trying to like figure out what shoe it is. And he was like, oh, I think this is an Air Max 93. And she goes, oh, you're correct. And he was like, no, I'm not. Like, and this is all live. And she was like, oh no, like you're actually not correct. Like it's the Royal Air Max. And he was like, oh, the Air Max I think he said like 87, like the 87 like Air Max 1 or something like that. Knowing that that's what the shoe is based off of. So it was kind of like a, girl, you can actually see what's in the box. And that's literally one of these shoes that is coming out.
Once again,
Air Max
casting.
Like,
I know someone said like a lot of people like in these Twitter comments, the word that is consistently used is awkward. Like it just was very awkward. Yeah,
because even if you don't know what an Air Max 93 is, you should still know what that.
But also, you would think that these people were getting briefed before they actually go on a live show. Like, hey, this is this. When they ask this, you would think.
Like, this is sad. If Shorty wasn't on camera, I would have sworn it was a toddler behind the table pressing random buttons.
Well, so a lot of people are talking about the DJ, though, too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm telling you, I hopped in. I seen a few minutes of whatever, that girl and that girl and Kai. And then they switched over to the DJ, and I said, what the fuck is this? And I turned it off.
What was they just like going in on a set or something?
It was just weird music. I don't know.
I don't really know either. I caught some of it because I was like half paying attention. Just
bring us on. Bring us on. Well, I would love to do Sneakers Live, all three of us.
I mean, okay, that's what we were gonna say. Are we on my page or no? We're on. So
I asked like what people thought of the live in case anyone else had saw it, because I saw it all over sneaker Twitter, and some people had some opinions about it. Go down. It was a second thing.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Yes. And if we can quote Brendan Dunn, he said useless.
He said it was useless, which he is not wrong.
Someone said Nike is in a crisis. They're struggling marketing to Gen Z.
They are struggling marketing to the younger generation.
Okay.
I agree.
We would have had fun on Sneakers Live. We would you know what though? I would have had to watch my mouth because I cuss a lot.
Yeah, I would definitely, because I remember I had to like really think about it.
Wait,
oh, she cussed?
She did. I think she said fuck on there. Because when I was reading through the thing on Twitter, and she did say, she said shit or fuck or whatever. So
like, I feel like you can get away with damn.
Oh, she's definitely not coming back on that Sneakers Live.
Because I think I do think they told us not to cuss. Now that I think about it, I think they told us not to cuss.
Like, I know we're all adults and like cussing is like whatever, but I know like the way my mouth is set up sometimes. Like I'm like, I need to reel it back.
It is hard because like we're unfiltered on here.
I have a horrible mouth.
I used
to say the F word when I was like 3. Like
y'all know my favorite word to say, and we get in trouble for saying it.
What you said, D-bag last week?
Oh my god, them
D-bags. But even our good friend Kari popped in and said, trash pre-recorded segments were cool, but once again, Gen Z push was a fumble.
That's what it was. The pre-recorded segment. I think that's what Jameson did. But yeah, it seemed like it was a Gen Z thing overall, because that's what everyone.
I mean, Kai is 22 years old, so and you have to understand the kind of reach that Kai has within like
huge.
that community of like Gen Alpha and Gen Z is it's something that's like, I understand why Nike did what they did with him.
Yeah,
like it makes sense.
I do too.
It makes sense.
I'm not even bad about this deal that he has with them. I wish that they would have just let him shine on his own platform.
I agree.
The way that he's good at doing his shit.
Could you imagine if he streamed on Twitch promoting this Nike stuff?
Exactly.
It would have been
way better. It could have streamed on the Sneakers Lab, but also like if Nike did something with Twitch, because that's his platform. That's where his people come from.
They should have like however he set up in his room. They should have set it up kind of similar to like the Sneakers Live, but like an aesthetic of Nike with his own branding, and did it like that.
Yeah, it would have been funnier.
I also 100%. saw that he didn't actually promote it on his page or whatever. I don't know if he did on his channel, but like on his Instagram, some people were saying in the comments that like they didn't even know that he was going to be on it because he didn't like promote it.
He probably wanted a bag.
He was also in Nigeria, he was saying too, so he wasn't even like home in his home setup.
Okay, got it. Mm-hmm. I mean, regardless, you still can post, but like I think that probably has something to do with a number. If we're not, let's be honest, because like that man, I don't know how much money he's worth, but I know he's worth a lot to be 22 years old.
Yeah.
And the people that he's had on, like he has a huge platform, and a lot of these kids are looking for him, like, I don't know if it's like insight or just like, you know, to get away and like laugh, probably all these things. But, you know, he definitely has a platform and a voice right now. So I could, like Henny said, like, I see why Nike wants to fuck with him. Yeah. Makes sense.
Between 9 and 12 million. That's a lot for a 22-year-old. That just was streaming.
Yeah. That just be vibing. Streaming. Like, okay. Well, let's get into soul searching.
Okay, let's get into this real quick. So also in the Twitter streets.
Yeah, I feel like coming off of like the authenticity and like everything that you were saying, and I think just with them struggling with Gen Z, it's just a whole different era of like sneakerheads. Yeah, so I think
there's a lot of talk about that.
There is. Now. So I think just like you coming across this tweet was very.
So the homegirl Jerlisa had quoted something and had quoted a tweet, and the guy was saying how Jordan. Or people act like Jordan invented sneakerheads. And she was like, I have an unpopular opinion about this. And she was basically saying that you don't have a sneakerhead or sneaker culture without Jordan brand.
I agree.
That was basically her gist of it. You know, like, yeah, you can do all these other things. You can like all these other things, but you have to respect what Jordan Brand has done for everything. Yeah. How we are like today. And I was reading through her replies because people were kind of like not coming at her, but they were just having a discussion about it. And I was like, I love this topic because I definitely still think it's needed out here because we all have different opinions about this. We all got into sneakers at different times, and a lot of older heads didn't get into shoes with Jordan. Yeah. They got into shoes with Run DMC and through hip hop more than sports.
Yeah, you're talking about like the boomers, like people like exactly. that. Okay, yeah.
And then Elaina came across this article about where like the first
the history
sneakers had like really came from. And the first sneaker was actually a kid.
Yeah, it said that you know, after the 18th century, people wore plimsolls, but they were no like right or left foot, but they were like the first like rubber soled shoes. Right. And then in 1892, U.S. Rubber Company came up with a more comfortable rubber sneaker with a canvas top called Keds. And by 1917, these sneakers began to be mass produced. That same year, Marcus Converse produced the first shoe made for basketball, the Converse All-Stars. And in 1923, Chuck Taylor endorsed those shoes, leading to what we have today with basketball shoes turning into streetwear and fashion and so much more.
It's crazy because niggas would never wear Chucks hooping now.
Right.
Which I know. And it was like, that was literally like prior to Michael Jordan coming along, like that was the basketball shoe.
It was.
Like, the Converse
that was the technology.
Yeah. Like I know like Adidas was like in there and like trying to come up and be number one. I mean, if you watch
they were trying to
Jordan
get
movie, like
they were trying to get Michael.
Adidas, they were in there. But you know, he went with Nike in the end. And I mean, ultimately like for that creative freedom and like the payment, like the money.
Yeah. I mean, that changed the trajectory of sports
for sneakers and sports and everything.
For everything. And dealing with sneakers.
I had tweeted back at her. I was like, you don't have a sneaker culture. You don't have a sneaker community. You don't have a sneaker industry without Jordan Brand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah, you can still wear shoes. That's what people were doing anyways. But the sneaker industry culture community, like, no, you don't have that without Jordan Brand, you know?
Yeah. I think like also like when you look at it, like I know prior to like 84, 85, when Nike signed Michael Jordan, like you said, like hip hop 80s, my Adidas, like the B-boy era, like shell toes was like really big, but like realistically, you know, could you really see like that being the future of like where we're at? Like
not at all.
Had the Air Jordan not come along and did what
there had to be an athlete that was somebody that was going to be so global that could touch so many people. And like no disrespect to Run DMC, but they do not have half the reach that Michael Jordan will have alive or dead. You know what I mean?
It's a whole different like animal too. Like people ride or die for their sport. It is.
It's global.
It's
I think when you look at the phenomena of like Michael Jordan and pop culture in the 80s as well, you know, and people were just like becoming more, I'm not going to say like more obsessed with like celebrities, but like I think like going into the 80s and 90s, like that celebrity-esque and like television and all those things, like, you know, we grew up through that shit, guys. Like we've seen it progress to what it is now.
I mean, they weren't as touchable as they are now, though, too. So like, it's like it's like you're getting a piece of someone's like life that you never had before. But
shout out to the internet.
Have it all the fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, like exactly. Like kids these days have social media, and like their favorite celebrity is literally in the palm of their hand. But for a lot of people and a lot of kids,
it's such mystery.
Their way to get to Michael Jordan and like certain sports people was with that shoe.
Yeah.
And honestly, if we're being honest, resale culture or sneaker raffles would not even exist without Jordans.
Campouts, none of that.
StockX and GOAT would not exist without Jordans.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have an industry. You don't get all this money without the first shoe or Air Jordan shoe coming out. Like, no. That just wasn't
the culture doesn't exist.
Yeah. Exactly.
SneakerCon doesn't exist. Like dead ass. Like if we really think about it, the first shoe I'm pretty sure that ever like had people going crazy where people were getting hurt, lining up, doing crazy shit was probably a Jordan. Let's be real.
It was the Concords.
Was it the
Concords? That's what I remember.
That's what I remember personally. I don't know if that was the first one ever, but that's what I remember. But that's what I remember too.
I will say though, because what year in the early 2000s did the pigeon release when that hit news and people were lined up, and that was a fucking
that was a thing too.
Like that was
the Dunks, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 06, 07?
Was it that late already?
It was that late. It was early 2000s. Yeah. I will say that. It was before 2010. I know that. I want to say like 2005.
I was
2000.
He's gonna be mad that
I definitely want to say like 2000. It's between like 04 and 07.
I feel like it's what year?
Yeah.
We'll stop. 2005. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Right on the dot.
So like I feel like with at that time and everything too, because like
that's also skateboard community,
and that's skateboard.
And
and dunks were really like coming from the 80s and everything too. So like that.
And by that time, Jordan had already had shit pop off already.
I mean, 05, 06, and 07. 04 too. I think those were the greatest, one of the greatest years in sneakers.
Absolutely.
Up until
100%.
I'm still hunting for sneakers that I want from that time. Like absolutely.
Like so you don't have
without Jordan. No, seriously, because it was such a staple and has just set the tone for so many things. It's so many. It's other brands' blueprints. It's other people's blueprints. Like for so much shit.
I mean, people are getting cease and desist for making certain shoes.
Come on the pod.
That look like Jordans, So, and you don't get that without
absolutely. I mean, like when you think about
not making fake airships,
like I know Jordans and Nike aren't like the very first sneaker we just like went through that, and I understand where like that tweet was coming from. But when you think about a lot of these shoes that come out now that are trying to like break through, like that aren't these bigger brands that have been around for 50, 60 plus years, like whatever it is, like their shape, their molds, they're imitating Nikes and Jordans.
Yeah.
Like when the silhouettes, that's what I'm thinking of. Like a lot of the silhouettes of like people trying to like, come up with their own concept. They're still imitating those shoes.
They take that blueprint.
Exactly.
That template and try to make it.
I mean, look at Bape and the Air Force One and all that. And it just.
Which is crazy because that works.
Yeah. It does work. And it's so fire.
It's one of the only.
And it's been around for so long.
But it was a timing thing too. It was all timing because that wouldn't fly the way it would now. And it had to age a certain way.
Coming for everybody.
We had Nego attached, and it's just funny because Nego sold Bape, and look what we have now. Nike has Nego, and it's gonna be a whole nother like go round of something else because who it belongs to matters at the end of the day.
Nego's my Beyonce. I just realized
Nego is the Beyonce of streetwear culture.
He is. Nego's my Beyonce.
He is the Beyonce of streetwear culture. I will give you that. Nego is definitely that.
I will. The stupid fucking ape tattooed on me.
Because at the end of the day, Nego was the first like really commercial like designer in streetwear. Like when we really think about it, like we're like, oh yeah, Nego. Nego. And then we saw like, our faves like connected to him from like Pharrell to like Ye to like, Takashi Murakami to like, just all these people who were inspired by this man. So
I mean, when you look at like the history of Bape, we can get into this a different day because I love Bape. Like that was my
old Bape only though.
Like I have some of my old Bape. I still have my shirt, like a shirt with like the Teriyaki Boys on the back and shit. Like classic times.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good topic.
That was a great topic.
It's needed.
Yeah, and we want to hear your guys' opinions.
We still talk about it. I think we're still going to keep talking about it because sneakers is changing every day.
Yeah.
So let's get into our unboxing.
Yeah, did we have an unboxing last week?
No, we didn't, right?
I don't think we did. Wait, we did favorite women's collab.
Oh, yeah.
So this week we asked everyone what Air Max they would want to be retroed. Yes. So what we got here, infrareds, which I'm assuming are the Air Max one. Oh no, the 90s. I'm assuming it's the 90s. The Air Max 90s, which is crazy because they came out every.
Wait a minute, they always come out.
They just came out like that not that long ago, and they released.
I mean, unless they're talking about something we don't know.
As the Air Max 3, no, because because it was a watch.
I did not see this. Are you serious?
You lucky we paused. Oh my God. You lucky we can edit that out and we stopped for a second.
You about to start getting put up, bro. Like, you've been showing out every
I'm about to put up a
week.
Is it still recording? It is. Yeah, because when this...
That's a blooper for you. That's a blooper.
Oh, my God. Watch me just leave it in there because I don't want to edit it out.
See, it was known as the Air Max 3 until 2000, and then they became the Air Max 90. So when they brought it back out, a few years ago, they were calling it the Air Max 3 in 2020, even though I know it's the 90. But yeah.
I did not know that.
Air Max facts. No. I did know that because I love those fucking 90s.
Learn something new every day. Gotta love it.
And I still want someone to give me a discount code so I can get these Gore-Texes. I don't need them free. I just want them discounted. But yeah, so I'm assuming they're talking about infrared. Someone said the Air Max 93, but is there like a specific color?
You're talking about just the silhouette?
Yeah.
Air Max plus silver bullets. I missed out. I want them bad.
You have fun with that.
CDG 180 pack.
Please get them back because mine's is fucked up. And I don't think they're gonna redo it though.
Easter Air Max 180. I don't know those.
I do. They're cool. I like 180s though. Me personally.
The Air Max 90, the Warhawks. I remember that was on when we did that vote. Like, what was it, like 2017? And it was like what Air Max to bring back the next year. Yeah. The Warhawks were on there. I do remember that.
Nice.
Nike need to do that again. Give us something like this to vote for and bring us back at Air Max next year. Like that. It just makes it so much fun.
It's very communicative.
I'm going to assume somebody said neon, and I'm going to assume there's neon 95s.
Those always come back out all the time.
All the time. I need a new pair because my pair that I have is
I love my pair. I love my pair.
Someone said no surprise here, the Atmos Air Max ones, but which ones?
We guys need to be more specific.
We just got them in 2008. Oh yeah, that's right.
Was that the
which one are they talking about?
Yeah, like the jade. I'm assuming maybe that jade colored one because I feel like everyone loves those.
Yeah, they do.
I do love those too.
Yeah.
Atmos Air. I was about to say Air Jordan. Jesus.
AM1 Biotex. The Gundam 98s. I need a new pair of those.
Mine's are yellowing
so much.
Mine's are yellowing already, and they're 2018 pair. It's crazy.
Yeah, mine are super yellow, but like I've worn mine a lot. I took those to Tokyo this past time, and I wore them everywhere. Monster Air Max 95s.
I know what those ones are.
Ain't nobody said the 96s, bro. I need them to come back. The original colorway. Them are like we ain't seen them in a minute either.
Let me see.
Man, that was one of my favorite shoes.
Watch me.
What was the?
There we go. Yes. There we go.
Yes.
The first one.
Like these ones, yes.
The first one though.
Yeah. Teal ones, yeah. Those.
It's an Air Max 96. Not those.
Oh
no, not those. No? The original Air Max 96.
Which color?
Hold on, let me find.
Go to images.
I remember Sporty Spice had a pair on, and in the Say You'll Be There video, and I was like, yeah.
Say you'll be there.
Air Max 96.
I just don't know which one is the original.
They all look alike. Which ones are you talking about? Find it.
Unless there's another thing attached to it that I'm not.
Well, this one says Air Max 96 2.
Air Max 96 XXSP. These.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, no, those are way different.
I haven't seen those in forever. I would love to see this type of energy back at Nike, because I feel like this is where things are going anyways.
I feel like a lot of these shoes, this 90s look, and not like that's like dad's shoe, but
futuristic.
Yeah, even because there was a lot of people in the night, like a lot of this futuristic, like because we were going into the 2000s and all of that. So I feel like those type of shoes were very big. I mean, even with you see like the sunglasses in like that early 2000s, like sleek silver sunglasses. Like this is like the same type of vibe.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if they were to retro these, they would do well. Even though I understand there was a little bit of an older consumer at that time, but you know, there's always certain Air Maxes, like an Air Max 1, for instance, that is going to translate to like any generation because of like of the history and the DNA of something.
Yeah. So someone else said Air Max 294. Someone said Pink Pack. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Air Trainer Max 93. Air Max Tailwind or 97.
But like what color?
Yeah. Y'all gotta be specific with your colors, guys. And models too.
Because I have some Tailwinds that came out not that long ago.
So someone said the Atmos Safari and Elephant.
Oh, yeah.
Elephant prints, I'm assuming. I've been patiently waiting on Milan's too. Why can't I think of that?
The Air Max 90s?
The fuck are those?
Y'all be saying some stuff. I don't know if y'all be using the right names.
What the hell is that?
There probably is a what the
Yeah, pull it up.
Air Max 90. Oh.
I remember these, and they were nothing.
What? Okay, but why is this one $2,000?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I kind of remember. It's probably just one size that's available.
Yeah.
I've never.
That one's 400. And
oh my god. Okay, I do slightly remember that shoe. But thank you guys for your replies, responses.
We love the feedback. We
appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We do appreciate your guys' feedback always. You're always so engaging with us when asking. All that. Really appreciate you guys.
All right. Next week, I think we should have a guest.
Oh yeah, we'll have a guest next week.
Y'all want to come on the pod? Who want to come on the pod? Who's a poppin' ass girl? Come on.
Poppin' ass beach in
But
LA.
yeah, we got some exciting stuff coming next week. Can't wait to talk about it. Show you guys what's gonna happen. What's popping off. So you guys better tune in next week.
Better follow us. Follow us on Instagram at Sneaky Link Pod, on YouTube, Sneaky Link Podcast. Subscribe, damn it. And on Spotify and Apple Podcast. Follow us. Subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye. Bye. I got stuck on the phone. Sorry.
Sorry. Okay, listen.